Good morning, TikTok. It's Brandon Rutherman here for the TikTok 10-minute drill with all of your Friday and Saturday picks. We're going to start things off with putting the hottie toddy Lanyard on the line today. His Ole Miss will take down Mississippi State, regardless of Lane Kiffin's coaching status or whether or not Mississippi State is going to go to a bowl game. It won't matter regardless. I got Iowa over Nebraska. Should be a fun one at Lincoln today if you get an opportunity. Watch for Emmett Johnson of Nebraska. He's tearing it up in Lincoln. I got North Texas over Temple. Temple has a chance to be bowl eligible. That's not going to happen today. Got Utah over Kansas. Utah, too much physicality. Kansas will be out of the bowl party this year. Air Force taking on Colorado State. Jim Mora Jr. taking over for Colorado State next year. But I'm taking Air Force today in spite of that. I got Boise State over Utah State. Going to look forward to watching that one this afternoon. CBS is covering that one. Both teams, by the way, bowl eligible. Indiana over Purdue. It'll be very interesting to see how much energy Ohio State has to spend tomorrow should Indiana win tonight. Those were most of your Friday picks. We now have a lot of your Saturday ones with Notre Dame over Stanford. UCLA losing to USC. I almost said UCLA over USC, and here I am holding the USC later. But you know those games, they can go either way. Basically, USC is kicking UCLA to the curb, as if to say, don't ever come back to Los Angeles. You go to Inglewood, you play in SoFi next year, and meanwhile, I'm getting tangled up in Lanyards. SMU over Cal. Cal has a new coach coming in next year. Justin Wilcox was fired, and yet Cal's going to a bowl game. Can't make this stuff up. It's too commonplace anymore. Illinois over Northwestern. Both are bowling this year. Happy to see them both going. But for this particular Saturday, going to take Illinois at home. Got to salvage some dignity on a otherwise rocky ride in picking Illinois games. I know that better than most people. I took them to beat Indiana. Fresno State over San Jose State. Virginia over the soon-to-be Fighting James Franklin's of Virginia Tech. If I was Virginia Tech, I'd turn in the man card right now. But I digress. How in the world was this NC State lanyard on me and not around my neck? I'm happy I grabbed this before it fell off. NC State over the Fighting Belichicks, otherwise known as North Carolina. Two teams not bowling this year. Michigan State and Maryland going with Sparty in East Lansing. I got Florida. There's another one. There's actually two. Let's do these real quick. Minnesota over Wisconsin. We're in good shape time-wise. Under 7 minutes to go. We got Washington State. Going to be bowl eligible. It's just a question of where they're going to be playing and against who. Washington State over Oregon State. This was the one I was going to make. Florida State over Florida. Florida State will be bowl eligible. Who are we going to go to next? TCU over Cincinnati. And as God is my witness, I thought turkeys could fly. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you out there in TikTok land. Hope you had your fill of turkey stuffing, all the trimmings and everything else. You know, it just dawned on me. There was a pick that I forgot to make in the Facebook show today. And I got to make sure that I acknowledge that before this is over and done with. BYU over UCF. UCF has a shot at bowl eligibility. I have Wake Forest over Duke. Penn State over Rutgers. In a game where both teams are 5-6 with a shot at bowl eligibility, I am taking Penn State on the road. It hurts my heart to pick against Rutgers because I like them a lot. I love the job Greg Schiano has done for them. Oklahoma over LSU. It's going to be interesting to see how the SEC looks after this weekend. And I believe we're now down to the big ones. We have, starting with Arizona over Arizona State. I got to look really quick here because I don't think I don't have their lanyard. It's Pitt and Miami. Pitt and Miami, we don't have the lanyard for it. We fumbled the ball. Not to worry, we'll get that thing corrected shortly. In the meantime, there will be casualties. Georgia Tech. That'll be a fun one down there in Atlanta. I got Tennessee over Vanderbilt. The Diego Pavia story will end at Rocky Top, but not with a few more touchdown passes, I would imagine. This was a matter of just picking out the right lanyard for the Iron Bowl. Roll freaking Tide over Auburn. I may never understand the War Eagle concept. It just doesn't work. Never has, never will. Oregon over Washington. And finally, we have, yes, I'm taking the Buckeyes to finally solve the riddle of beating Michigan. It has to be done. And last but not least, we have ended the season the way we started it, with this t-shirt and the fitting lanyard that corresponds with it. Texas over Texas A&M. We're going to take what I guess would be best described as a quote-unquote lack of a commercial break, but we will come back with that final pick involving Miami and Pitt. Stand by for it. For now, this is Brandon Rutherman signing off for the TikTok 10-minute drill.